In the rapidly evolving world of web development, React.js stands as a beacon of opportunity and growth. The demand for React.js skills has skyrocketed, making it a must-have for aspiring and seasoned developers alike. Why, you ask? Well, React.js brings efficiency and flexibility to the table like no other. It enables the creation of interactive UIs seamlessly, making web development a breeze. Moreover, the strong community support surrounding React.js is second to none, making the learning process less daunting and more enriching. Let's not forget the big players that leverage React.js. We're talking about Facebook, Instagram, and Netflix, to name a few. These tech giants have harnessed the power of React.js to deliver top-notch user experiences, further testament to its potential. With React.js in your toolkit, you unlock new horizons in your web development career. Embarking on the React.js journey requires a solid foundation. Now, what does that mean? Well, to truly grasp React.js, you'll first need to be proficient in JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. These three pillars of web development are absolutely essential, forming the groundwork upon which you'll build your React.js knowledge. JavaScript, in particular, is crucial. You see, React.js is a JavaScript library after all, so you'll need to have a good handle on JavaScript ES6 features. We're talking about classes, arrow functions, destructuring, and modules. These are not just fancy tech jargon, but the very tools you'll be using daily while coding in React.js. Think of it like a language. To speak fluently, you need to understand its grammar, sentence structure, and vocabulary. Similarly, to code efficiently in React.js, you need to understand these JavaScript features. A strong base in these areas paves the way for a smoother React.js learning experience. So let's get cracking, shall we? With the basics under your belt, it's time to dive headfirst into React.js. Now, this journey is all about building on the foundation we've set, and it's going to be a thrilling ride. Let's start with the heart of React.js, its components. You can think of components as independent, reusable pieces of code. They're like the building blocks of any React application, each responsible for rendering a part of the UI. By breaking down your interface into components, you make your code more manageable, readable, and importantly, reusable. Next up is JSX. JSX stands for JavaScript XML. It's a syntax extension for JavaScript, and it makes writing React a whole lot easier. With JSX, you can write HTML structures in the same file that contains JavaScript code. This combination is what makes React so powerful and flexible. Now let's talk about state management. In simple terms, state in React is a built-in object that contains data or information about the component. Managing this state is crucial as it allows components to create and manage their data. So whenever a component's state changes, React re-renders that component to reflect those changes on the screen. This brings us to creating a simple React application. It's quite straightforward, really. You start by installing Node.js and npm, and then you use the Create React App command. This gives you a ready-to-use React environment with a simple, functional React app. Next, we have React hooks. Introduced in React 16.8, hooks are functions that let you use state and other React features without writing a class. They simplify the process of writing components, making your code cleaner and easier to understand. Handling events in React is also a breeze. Events are simply user interactions with the web page, like clicks, key presses, or mouse movements. React has its own event system, which is fully compatible with the W3C object model. Finally, incorporating APIs in React is a powerful way to fetch data from external sources. It's done using JavaScript's Fetch API or the Axios library, and it's a technique you'll use often as a React developer. Mastering these aspects of React.js will allow you to create dynamic and interactive web applications. So, buckle up and get ready to immerse yourself in the world of React. Advanced React.js skills can significantly elevate your web development prowess. It's like adding a turbo boost to your coding engine. Let's delve into some more complex concepts. Higher order components, or chocks for short, are a vital part of React. They're essentially a function that takes a component and returns a new one, allowing you to reuse component logic. Now, on to navigation. React Router is an essential tool that allows you to set up routes to different parts of your application, much like a GPS for your code. And then there's the Context API for state management, which is like the brain of your application, keeping track of changing data and user interaction. Testing, of course, is not to be overlooked. Tools like Jest and Enzyme enable you to test your React components, ensuring your code is as robust as possible. With these advanced skills, you will be well equipped to tackle real-world React projects. Let's recap the roadmap to becoming proficient in React.js. Our journey begins with a firm footing in the basics: JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. These foundational skills are the building blocks upon which we construct our React knowledge. With this solid base, we plunge into the world of React, grasping its basic concepts from understanding components and props to mastering state and lifecycle methods. As we delve deeper, we explore more advanced topics. We learn about hooks and context, delve into routing and state management, and wrap our heads around server-side rendering and performance optimization. The road might seem long, but every step is a milestone, marking your progress in this exciting journey. Following this roadmap will set you on the path to mastering React.js. Remember, constant practice and real-world application of these concepts will cement your learning. So start building and let React.js